Hey guys, got a new gun from my collection today. Some of my longtime viewers might recognize this rifle. It's a 22 single shot. It's got an octagon barrel. It's got iron sights on it. It's a pretty bespoke little rifle with a nice walnut stock. It's got some brass cap on the tip and on the butt here, and a brass butt plate, and even a custom paracord sling. I'll let you get a little better look at it. That stock is real nice. I think it has a real nice look about it. The barrel is about 16 and a half inches long, which it's a 22. It has been octagon and draw filed. And the whole thing has been cold blued. Like I said, it does have kind of fixed iron sights on the front and on the back. And neat little compact 22 action right here. Of course, it is a single shot, so you manually feed it and manually eject it. It does have an extractor, but no ejector. It does have a nice little trigger pull in it. There is a spent cartridge in there. Yeah, pretty nice little trigger pull for a 22. But let's take it to the range and put a few rounds through it. Real fun gun. I often forget how fun 22s are just because there's no recoil. The cost is low. You can plink all day. No, barrel doesn't get hot. But yeah, just real fun. And I've got a good picture of some targets here that I did the day that I filmed that. It does tend to like more expensive. I mean, for 22, more expensive ammo. So, but yeah, let's just kind of show you some groups there. But for how to field strip this thing, for cleaning, the first thing you do is there's two screws. There's one up here at the front and one right here. You take those out, and the action will lift up out of the stock. Let me do that real quick. So I got the action out of the stock. I was also going to show you these custom, get it in focus better, these custom sling mounts on the front and the back. So thought those were neat. But let me change the camera view to get a good look. Okay, here's a good look at the action out of the side of the out of the stock. But to get the bolt out for cleaning, there is a set screw right here that has to be taken out. You take that out, and then you can unscrew the bow handle. It keeps because the bow handle's bent, it keeps it from backing out. But let me do that real quick. Okay, here's that bow handle. Again, it's got a set screw right there at the top that keeps it from turning. And here's that bolt. It's a little oily here, but I'm sure you've seen something similar. There's two locking lugs up front. It is cock on open, and like I said, there's that little extractor. There is no ejector, and you can see the trying to get it focused. The firing pin, of course, is off centered for a rimfire, the 22, and you can see the cocking, the sear ramps and stuff here. But yeah, this is pretty much all it is. Of course, you want to clean all this and clean down in the receiver too. You can see the raceway for the lugs. Make sure all that. See if we can get a better view down in there. But yeah, that's really it for cleaning and field stripping right there. But so to put it back together, I will have to put the bolt back in, and it does need to be in the cocked position, or it won't work. I was going to say, if you guys are really interested in this, I do have another video over on Rumble, Garage Guy 3006, that goes into more detail about this action, if that's something that you really want to know more about. But let me put this bolt back in. But now with that back in there, I want to show a few things here. There's some of these interlocking screws here. This particular design, of course, it's not really field stripping it, but the trigger mechanism needs to be attached. It cannot get loose. So that's what that has those there, as an added precaution. Guys, I was going to say real quick, if you've gotten this far in the video, you probably find this kind of thing interesting. I do have some books available that I've published through Amazon. They're on several guns that are on my channel. There is a playlist on my channel called Books on Guns. There's a video for each one of these books. This kind of prototypey stuff is of interest. check out those videos. You might find you a book you like on Amazon. Okay, back to it. What's next is to put the stock back on. And actually, this stock turned out really nice. It's a really nice looking stock. Again, I believe that's a linseed finish with some red dye on American walnut. Well, let me put the action back down inside here. I was going to say a few other things. The barrel is about, I think it's a 1 in 16 twist, which is what you want for a 22 LR. But yeah, it has been a very fun gun to shoot, and it has a very nice, bespoke look about it. It is a head turner at the range. But let me put this back together. But there she is, all back together here. I'll put a blank cartridge, a spent piece of brass, just to make sure it functions right. Yeah, feels good. Feels good. Been a real fun rifle. Like I said, you just don't know how much you miss 22 plinking until you go to the range and shoot a 22. You just realize how much how pleasant it really is. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this rifle. Hope you don't mind the new format. Like I said, some of my older videos I had to take down due to some policy issues. So that's why I'm redoing some of these. Just sharing rifles from my collection. But again, guys, be safe. Thanks for watching. Be safe and God bless. Thanks.